September 7, 2025, heavy Ukrainian equipment was deployed as a tank from the 3rd Army Corps advanced and fired at close range. Its strikes targeted buildings where Russian forces had fortified their positions. Each round hit with devastating force, collapsing the structures that had served as enemy cover. This operation was designed not only to clear fortified positions but also to block enemy movement, disrupt regrouping efforts, and halt advances in the sector. Coordinated action between tank crews, infantry, and continuous drone surveillance maintained constant and overwhelming pressure on opposing forces. A Russian soldier hiding under a tree, became the next target. He scanned the sky, listening for the faint buzz of drones, but failed to notice the incoming FPV. When he finally realized he had been spotted, he attempted to flee. The operator reacted quickly, guiding the drone. Seconds later, the strike incapacitated the soldier, confirmed through the live feed. Inside a ruined barn, another soldier tried to remain concealed among the debris. No movement was visible, making detection difficult. The FPV drone approached from the side and executed a precise strike. The soldier was neutralized, with debris scattering as part of the barn collapsed. Ukrainian drone operators from the 63rd Mechanized Brigade targeted Russian infantry positions in Torsky. Enemy troops had fortified abandoned buildings, converting them into defensive strong points, which were then struck by FPV drones. Reports indicate a significant concentration of Russian forces in the Torsky area, and continuous drone operations are being conducted to dislodge them. The precision and rapid execution of these FPV strikes left Russian troops with little opportunity to regroup or reinforce. These ongoing operations demonstrate how Ukrainian drone teams are systematically degrading Russian combat capabilities in contested zones. A Ukrainian FPV drone targeted an abandoned house where 13 Russian soldiers were stationed. After the explosion, the soldiers exited and moved into a neighboring house, hoping it would provide safety. However, Ukrainian forces struck the second house with a more powerful explosive, neutralizing the threat. Only one of the 13 Russian soldiers survived the attack, managing to escape from beneath the rubble. In the DET direction, fighters of the 47th Separate Mechanized Brigade, together with the Strike Drones Company, released video footage capturing an attempted covert incursion by an enemy sabotage group toward Ukrainian positions. According to military reports, a group of 5 Russian scouts was deployed to identify weak points in the defense, document the positions of Ukrainian forces, and relay coordinates to their unit. However, their plan quickly failed. The footage shows 2 of the scouts moving through the ruins of a destroyed village, attempting to use the debris as cover. At one point, they entered a partially ruined building, apparently unaware that their movements were already being tracked by Ukrainian drone operators. The operators pinpointed their exact location, after which a decision was made for a targeted strike. Now we return to the work of Ukrainian FPV units. Operators from the Birds of Magwar detected a Russian serviceman taking cover in a tree line. For a brief moment, he moved toward a utility pole and lay down, possibly seeking shelter, but the drone team was already tracking him. An FPV drone quickly closed the distance and executed a precise strike. The result underscored the accuracy and effectiveness of Ukrainian drone operations. Once again, we see the skilled work of the Birds of Magwar operators. This time, they employ drones equipped with aerial drop systems. From above, enemy positions are identified, and munitions are released with high precision. Each strike lands exactly where intended. By combining FPV drones with aerial drop systems, Ukrainian operators expand their tactical options. They track, apply pressure, and neutralize hostile forces through multiple methods, ensuring that Ukrainian infantry are shielded from direct confrontations. The Ukrainian 414th UAV Brigade, known as the Birds of Magwar, deployed 2 FPV drones to target a Russian serviceman in open terrain. Reports indicate the individual was attempting to move across the battlefield, possibly for reconnaissance or regrouping, when the drones engaged. The first drone initiated the strike, while the second followed up to confirm the impact from a different angle. A Ukrainian drone spotted a Russian soldier riding a motorcycle. It locked on, tracked every movement, and began a determined pursuit. The third scene presents a rather unusual episode. Here we see an opposing soldier attempting to escape on a motorcycle with a sidecar. The rider sped along the road, clearly hoping to evade pursuit. However, FPV drones are designed for rapid maneuvering and high-speed interception. The chase did not last long. Within seconds, the drone closed the distance and completed its mission. Another FPV drone, arriving later, documented the strike from a different angle, further demonstrating the effectiveness of this equipment. Next, we see footage released by Ukraine's Special Operations Forces. These specialists carry out a wide range of missions that are critical on the battlefield. Their daily tasks include terrain reconnaissance, preparing defensive positions for friendly units, supporting infantry, securing potential enemy routes, and gathering essential intelligence on hostile activity. To an outside observer, such missions may appear extraordinary, even impossible. But for these highly trained soldiers, it is part of their daily routine. The personnel of the 73rd Naval Special Operations Center operate in the northern border regions, providing security for countless Ukrainians who can live another day in relative safety without facing the occupiers directly. This serves as a reminder that behind every successful mission lies patience, professionalism, and the courage of those who remain unseen.